Why, hello there. My name is Angelica, but you can call me Miss Angelica. Now, I see that you're trying to get along with your life progress, and I see that you've come to a sort of impasse. I wanted to see if I could help you out with that. So tell me, what are some of your hobbies? Have you enrolled in any of the extracurriculars that we offer here? No? No extracurriculars? Were you just like not satisfied? Did you just not have time because you were doing other? No, you were just relaxing, like enjoying your youth, your adolescence, your. Just quickly, I just need a log right on it, really, very quickly, very quickly. You were just, yeah. Okay. Well, we don't really have very much to work with. I'm not gonna lie to you. What sort of universities, colleges, trade schools have you been applying to? None. Okay. So we're just starting from scratch, is what I'm hearing. Just right off the blank slate, nothing going on and nothing going forward. Okay. Very cool. Don't worry, I can work with that. That's why they pay me the big bucks. No, they don't. I'm paid very, very little. So, let's begin. I'm gonna look up your GPA. I'm gonna be looking up to see if there's like any sort of, do you by chance have like a letter of recommendation from one of your teachers, perhaps someone that you've helped throughout your 4-year stint at this high school? Okay, let me look up your GPA real quick and all of your class scheduling, your history, all of that fun jazz. I'm sure that you look like a very intelligent student. There should be nothing for me to be concerned about. Is that a 0? Does your GPA start with a 0? How exactly do you intend to graduate this year when your GPA starts with a 0? It's like, that's how many degrees you're gonna get, is 0 diplomas. I mean, what's the policy on this? Can students graduate when their GPA is lower than 1? Wow. It seems that as long as you have a 0, well, yes, a 0.05, that you can graduate with the rest of your classmates, which is great news for you. Very interesting news for society. Interesting news. So with this in mind, do you have any at all, any thoughts towards the future, plans, goals, ambitions, ideas? Don't mind me, I'm typing up my resignation letter. Yeah, totally. You just want to drop out of society completely? How do you think you'll make a living out of, you don't want to make a living? Okay, do you just not care about education? Is that the thing? Education is just conformity for the masses to just drink and obey as they are conditioned to do so. Listen, you have a 0.6 GPA or 0.06 GPA. Do not lecture me on what I spent 8 years learning just to make less than a TikToker. Oh my God. You want to become a TikToker? What was that? You want to become a memer? I'm not gonna lie to you. How much money does that make? Level with me, come here. Level with me. How much money is that? Sorry, that was the inner machinations of my mind screaming away at the fact that I have this life. It's like, wow. Nothing really means anything. And vice versa, everything means nothing. That's so nice. I'm definitely trying to connect with my inner child, and I'm gonna be telling my inner high schooler that all of those AP honor classes that I was burning my creativity out with was definitely a big mistake. I should have just never tried, because that's a major regret. That's fantastic. I'm sorry, I think that was another student. I think they were probably enrolled in AP and honor classes, now realizing that there's no doors open for you anymore. I'm sorry about that. It's interesting, really. What's interesting? The fact that as soon as women, black people, and brown people start getting education, now all of a sudden university education means nothing. When only white men got it, it was a super prestigious thing. What was that? I said nothing. I said, what was your profession that you wanted to get? You want to become the Antichrist? That's not a career. That's an apocalyptic, iconic position. You can't be hired for that. You can't go on LinkedIn and apply for Antichrist. Jesus Christ. There we go. Submitted my resignation letter. All I'm waiting for is just a confirmation that I have been fully removed from the faculty of this school. So I guess you're my last student. Let's just figure out your life real quick then. So Antichrist, I'm hearing is that you want to pursue being an Antichrist. What appeals to you about that life path, huh? What about it really just makes you feel at home? Makes you really feel like it's an organic next step? Yeah. Okay, I think I got enough. Well, I see here that you honestly could do a great job. I just logged in all of your information on one of those like personality quizzes, and I said that, hey, like, how does this transition happen between, a student becoming the Antichrist and bringing upon the end of times? And they said, honestly, it was a viable career. Let me look up how much education and money you make as the Antichrist. Education levels. It seems like you only have to open up your third eye and see that which is all around us and just be in cognizant awareness with it, but also want to be the purveyor of the end for all of which that we are now within, to some grand level. Most likely of civilization collapsing is probably the Antichrist's target, but it could also just mean all of consciousness as well, perhaps. But perhaps it's not that grand. Perhaps it's going to be kept to a very minimal level. Just man-made civilization crumbles beneath the Antichrist. Let's see how much money you make off of that. I know that, like, with Pluto, Hades, all of them, they were like, the gods of wealth because they were part of the underworld, and that's where all of the precious stones, minerals, resources lie. Not bad. Not bad. You did amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is actually a very viable career for you. So viable, in fact, that I am gonna go and get wasted tonight at the fact that I have just wasted so much money and time drinking Kool-Aid that I was indoctrinated with from public school. Anyways, it was lovely talking to you. I wish you the absolute best in your career choices. And I think you're going to be a great Antichrist. I mean, you already destroyed my world, so ta-ta.